But we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 2-1 home. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Skied into very shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch coming, here it is. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. In buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 2-2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. One out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Giancarlo Stanton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Gardner is off at first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retiring. 1 left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. It's baseball on MLB Network. Gerrit Cole is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the league. Over 225 strikeouts so far on this season alone. And when he's on, you're going to see lots of swings and misses. Quality stuff, and he knows how to strike people out.
Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew.
Here it comes. Ball 1. His career line against Gerrit Cole comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away. There's a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
So stepping in, Rafael Devers, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First pitch on its way. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in
House season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Gary Sanchez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. One and two now. Pitch on the way. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
No mistake what he was sitting on. fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 on its way. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. There's one. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Here comes the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Vasquez is after it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Striding into the box, Mike Ford. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
From the stretch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's J.D. Martinez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Fouled off. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 17 home runs, and 43 RBIs. One strike now from Cole. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He enters play here at 288, 17 home runs, and 59 RBIs. Cole gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now, Gio Urshela.
The third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Grounded to first. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year, because they are well back in the division race. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He's around first, heading for 2, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Slow little grounder left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The set and the 1-0. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Ready with the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's set the payoff pitch. That's down low. It's ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Next from the Yankees, the left fielder,
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Set and the 1-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Here it is. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. A dozen home runs and 51 runs batted in. The 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners on first with 1 down. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Over to first, Cole, and he's back standing. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. From the stretch, and it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. One there. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. Full sets. First pitch on the way. Two out with the man at first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Grounded up the first baseline.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Again, another foul ball. A runner on first with two away. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Ready with the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Now batting, third baseman, It's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 offering. Second and third, 2 away. Hit hard, but foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
The set and the 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now here's the pitch.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
1-1 is a curveball swung on and missed.
Not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Vasquez shading to his right. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Torres looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
At the plate now, Mike Ford, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking, strike 3. The Yanks leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit to short. Torres scoops it up to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Circle change, too low. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. A 1-1. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Pitch on the way. Gio Urshela is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Bogarts has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back to second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too tight with that one, 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
It was a walk in his last trip. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And Judge is off and running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul. And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
1-2. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Bogaerts waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Michael Davis.
First pitch on its way. Michael Chavis is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Popped him up. Torres is under it. And that retires the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More work right after this. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Now here it comes.
Three-two counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
This is skied into short left center. Chavis ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty B, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless.
Leading off,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Two and 1 to count. Now here's the pitch.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Popped up. Torres has it, and there's one away.
Now back, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to first. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ryan Weber will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
65. Ryan Weber.
Now in the box, Torres. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line drive base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Mike Ford, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt here, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, and a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tyler Wade will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 14, Tyler Wade.
He's set. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, Bieber. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
And it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks lead 1. Still no score. Tyler Wade is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Now playing shortstop, number 14.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One strike now from Cole. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Michael Chavis. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First offering on its way. Bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Now the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First delivery to him on the way. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
The set and the 1-1 lifted in the air out to right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he misses with it. 1-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now back, the center fielder, Red Sox.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Now the 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gary Sanchez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Oh-1 count. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now back, designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
For the Red Sox, number 63, Darwin Hernandez.
Tyler Wade will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. from the stretch. One and 0. Here it is. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And that misses. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ready with the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Good work there out of the Boston bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Luis Avilan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr.
The center fielder, Jackie.
First delivery to him on the way, trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Avilan has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Oh, that grounder got him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Adam Ottavino takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Adam Ottavino.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Mike Ford.
Every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Luke Voigt is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back, the third baseman, Eovaldi.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Ready with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Now that's second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Boy, this has been really frustrating. They're piling up the base hits, but they can't seem to get that one big knock to drive some runs in.
Yeah, and this can get frustrating for a team. Doesn't matter what your batting average is. The bottom line is W's and L's, and they got to find a way to get some runs.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Luke Voigt remains in the game, batting 9th and manning first base.
Now playing first base, number 59, Luke Voigt.
In now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Fouled away. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Michael Chavis stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Popped him up. Voit ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Ryan Brazier takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
70, Ryan Brazier.
We are into extra innings. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
He's set and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking up around the letters. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Two and 1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. This is on the ground over to first. And there are 2 away now.
Next to the Yankees, the catcher, Gerrit.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Here's the 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets them in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
Now back, designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
So now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good battle. Count remains full. The next 3-2 is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall, a base hit. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he hits one on a line to left field. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Kevin Pillar will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Kevin.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Pillar is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he fouls this one off. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is through into right field for a single.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
To the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. Strike taken to throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Adam Ottavino earns the victory out of the bullpen, number 10 on the year. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 33rd of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney. This is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Red Sox, no run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.